You'll probably be wondering what am I doing with a handheld microphone. This is not my MO. Yeah, this is definitely new. And the reason that I'm doing that is because Saramonic, besides sending me the USB microphone, they also sent me this. And this is actually not a microphone, this is an adapter. Let me show you. Voila! Here is the blink500 Pro. So this is just a stick. You've probably seen this with the Rode Wireless Go, but this is different in a way. Better, because as you know, the blink500 had connectors right here. I hope I'm not clipping the audio too much. And there are connectors in here, so once you put it in there, you can very easily charge the transmitter on your blink500 Pro, and you can double the battery, so double the time that you can use the microphone, and that's quite valuable. But the best thing is, like, the design is so good. Let me first plug this here. There we go, now I'm hands-free. I remember when I went to CES, I was using the Rode Wireless Go with a cable into a XLR microphone when I was doing interviews. You can check some of my videos, I'll put them there, click there. And I wish I had something like this. The blink500 Pro didn't actually exist back then, but now that I have this, when I have to do interviews, I can just very quickly like go from, like, you know, wireless, hands-free on the color of my shirt. Let me fix that a little. Or if I need to do an interview, I can quickly do this, just throwing my transmitter in there, and it looks very nice, it looks very professional. To be honest, it looks much nicer than the Wireless Go from Rode, that is kind of like a stick. This looks more like an actual microphone, and the fact that you can power the mic, really nice. Well done, Saramonic. Okay, back to where we were. The Saramonic SR-MV2000. This is a USB mic aimed at gamers and streamers, so people who, you know, need to use this with a computer mostly. So first, let's do a quick unboxing and let's jump right into the review. Well, inside the box, as you can see, we have another black box with magnets. Like, if you're following this channel, you know I love magnets. Inside we have some stickers, guarantee card, and of course instructions manuals. Not something that you need probably, because it's very easy to use. We have two very long cables. One is Type-C to Type-A, and the other one is Type-C to Type-C. We have a screw mount, and the microphone itself, it's just very simple. So as you can appreciate, the design is beautiful, yet very simple. I really like it. Look, let's take a closer look here, and we have only two knobs. So one is to control the volume on the headphone, one is to control the volume of the mic. We have a Type-C connection at the front. Next to the headphone jack on the back, we have a light, and this can incline one way or the other one. This sits right in your desk, and you're ready to go. It doesn't have any things like this included, where you can like mount like some other high condenser microphones that they come with this. This one didn't. This is just sit on a table and that's it. Like I say, very simple design. And one thing that I really like is how they write everything on black, like the dots and the characters. They say mic, USB, and then here's a gain, mute. So you can basically, I mean, yeah, there are only two knobs, so you don't need to write that in white. You just write it on black. You read it once, you know which one is, and that's it. There is also the, like, you know, the little sign for the USB and the sign for the headphone jack. I like that they make that all black. You don't need to have it with colors, really. You probably don't need to have it at all, but have it on black is good enough. Anyway, I have here my mic connector, and I'm gonna plug this. This is Type-A to Type-C, and what I like about this also is that they include a Type-C to Type-C, a very long cable, which I can also use for other stuff, not just the microphone. I really like that cable. It's just Type-C to Type-C. It's like a 2 meters long, and that's because you can also plug to your Macbook directly. And my Macbook is in my other room. Yeah, that's a great advantage because, you know, you don't need to use adapters. So it's simplicity. The thing about this mic is just simplicity. I'm gonna go ahead and open Adobe Audition, and let's record some samples. So I'm now here on Adobe Audition, and I'm still recording on the blink500 Pro that is also on the table right next to the Saramonic SR-MV2000, and I'm gonna switch to this microphone so you can hear how it sounds like. Boom, There it is. This is the Saramonic SR-MV2000. My levels are somewhere around -12, which is decent. But I believe the microphone is a little bit far from my mouse. So I'm gonna bring it just a little bit closer by raising the table like magic. I'm gonna raise it a little bit more. So yeah, now I have the microphone pretty close to my mouse, and the levels are a little bit higher, like -8, -10. And this is the way you want to use it. You always want your microphones close to the source. In this case, the source being my mouse, because I'm talking. So yeah, that's how it's supposed. Oh, I just speak. Sorry about that. Maybe too close, and I'm talking too loud, I guess. But anyway, you can also bring the volume down. There we go. You can do that during the action. And one cool thing, while I do this, I'm gonna switch back to the blink500 Pro that I have it on the table. I wanna bring the table a little bit down. There we go. Okay, so we are now in the blink500 Pro, and I wanna show you something here on the mic. So we have the knobs here on the back, so I'm gonna be moving those around. And you see how the light change. So you see the light goes blue and the intensity change. Like more intensity, less intensity. Pretty cool, right? So that's the levels for the headphone jack, which I'm not using, because if I'm using it, yeah, I need to take off my beautiful hat. And then I can use the level for the volume. That you can see right now, it's just kind of blinking. It's kind of showing me that it's working. Those are kind of like my levels being represented on the mic. But if I bring this down, it goes off, like soft green, and then you get that brighter basically. So it's kind of like representing the amount of volume, and when I don't touch the knob, it goes back to blink to represent that it's actually working, that it's picking up my voice. And if I push this in, the volume knob, I push it in, it goes red. Isn't that beautiful? That's why it is called the colorful USB mic, because they have a lot of colors, I guess, while other mics don't. And I gotta say, I'm loving the design of this mic. It's so simple, so easy to use. Just put it there, getting pretty good levels. I have it set to maximum volume now, and it's relatively close to my mouse. This is how you're supposed to use it, close to your mouse. So I pick again. I guess maybe it's too close. I'm gonna bring this down a little bit into a more normal position while I keep talking relatively normal. Yeah. I highly recommend this mic. I really like it. The audio is pretty decent. I like that it have like an included pop filter. It's all like compact and small and easy to use. It was meant to be very easy to use with two very high quality long cables. As a matter of fact, I'm using the Type-C on my PC because my PC have a Type-C connection. So you can use it on Macbook Pro, pretty much any iPad device like that have the Type-C connection like the iPad Pro, and also Android devices. So high compatibility. That's pretty cool. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review. Maybe I have helped you make a purchase decision. And if I have, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and I'll catch you up on the next video.